Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to the 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. So everybody has been partying, per se, for the fact that we are going to supposedly be leaving tomorrow. But now Nozomi has shown up. Nozomi, are you okay? How are your rejection symptoms?
Better.
She replied plainly, and then turned to everyone else in the cafeteria. Hey everyone, are you really okay with this? Huh? What do you mean? You're really going to accept the invaders' offer? You really won't let this go, will you? We told you our decision. You can try all you want to persuade us. It won't work. We're not fighting anymore. We've chosen life. We don't want to die here. You're not going to change your minds. You got that? Go back to your room and get some sleep. We've got nothing to say to you.
Kaku!
I see. If that's your choice, then that's fine. You're agreeing with our decision? Whether I agree or not, it's not my place to say anything if your minds are all made up. I just wanted to ask one last time. If that is your decision, then I won't stop you. I won't try to stop you. I think you should trust in your decision. I'll be here praying that it all goes well for you. Here? You mean you're not coming? Wait, don't tell me you're going to try and fight alone. Don't worry. I won't get in the way of your negotiations. I won't lay a finger on the enemy unit. I won't lay a finger on the enemy until all of you are on your way to the satellite. I won't risk messing this up for you. That's insane. It's totally reckless. Trying to fight them all by yourself would just be marching to your own death. Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision. Huh? This isn't something anyone made me do. It's something I decided to do on my own. I'll continue to believe in humanity until the end. In order to protect mankind, I'll stay here and fight. Oh. I see. After announcing this in a hoarse voice, Nozomi staggered unsteadily out of the cafeteria. Nozomi? I couldn't stop her. I just stared at her as she left. Is she seriously gonna stay here? What the hell's she thinking? There's no way she can pull through on her own. She's doomed to die. What do we do? Should we just leave her be? It doesn't matter. If she says she wants to stay, there's nothing we can do. Hey, everything's fine. Totally perfectly cool. When the angels hatch, they'll eat everybody anyway. Holy Jumanji sword, don't be shy. Show me how proudly you stand. You two be quiet. I'll try to talk to her later. I don't know if she'll listen, but I'll do what I can. Is that alright with you, Takumi? Yeah, if you don't mind. I doubt she'll listen to me anymore anyway. Right. From the looks of it, it'll be hard for anyone to persuade her to come with us. She wants to press forward and trust in her decision. So, what am I supposed to do? Can I really leave things like this? Am I prepared to abandon Nozomi and leave this place? I won't survive if I don't. I won't be able to see Karawa again. I fought so hard to see Karawa again. Takumi, are you okay? Sorry, I'm going to head back to my room early. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. With that, I left the cafeteria alone. We're definitely gonna stay. What's the right thing to do? And what's the wrong thing to do? Do we run away so we can keep living? Or do we keep fighting for something even if it means we die? It looks like everyone else has reached their own answer, Nozomi included. But I'm still as lost as ever, unable to figure out what it is I should do. And my time will be up tomorrow. What should I do? Good question. Without ever finding an answer, I continued to turn the same thoughts over and over in my head. until eventually I fell asleep. Okay. Sorry. Specks in my eye. I woke up upon sensing a strange presence. It wasn't the first time I'd felt that way, so somehow I just knew he was here.
You again. I figured as much. What is it? Do you have something you want to say to me? Now's your last chance. By this time tomorrow, I won't be here anymore.
Right. Figures. I still can't hear him. I don't know what he's saying. Guess we can't do things like last time.
What exactly are you anyway? Are you really not an invader? That's why you helped me, right? So, what are you? What are you going to do after I've left this place tomorrow? Are you going to stay here?
Oh, and he's gone. Okay. In the end, I never found out who he was. He's been trying this whole time to say something, but I was never able to hear him. If I'd been able to hear what he said, would it have changed anything? Good question. I fell back into my bed and went back to sleep. Day 94. Here we are.
A fine morning is upon us.
Sure.
It's your 94th day of active service here at the Last Defense Academy. The end of your school days is so close.
Closer than you think.
But don't lose focus just yet. We don't know when those vile invaders will attack. But no matter what obstacles lay in your way, if you join hands with your comrades, you can surmount any challenge.
Right.
Now then, keep your spirits up and protect our beloved school and the human race to the last.
Okay. We can overcome them if we join hands, huh? Considering our situation, those words are practically mocking us. As of today, it's over. Obstacles and all. Day 94. It's been 7 days since we promised to speak with the Supreme Commander. But what happens now? It said it would come alone, but... There it is! The alarm. Is it already here?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Okay.
Defense mode initiated.
That thing is going to keep its promise, right? If not... No. I'm not going to get anywhere by confusing myself. I'd better hurry to the war room for now. Okay. Well. Here we go. When I arrived at the war room, everyone was already there. Sorry, I had to make sure something was not... I had to check something on my phone. Sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm distracted.
This alarm! It must be that thing, right? It's here, isn't it?
Huh?
I wonder if it's alone like it promised. If it's trying to fuck us over, we'll make him pay.
Does anyone see it yet?
No, it's not on the monitor yet. Miss Kawana, say something as soon as you see anything.
Are you ordering me around now?
Of course, there's no sign of Nozomi. Eito said he'd try to talk to her. I wonder how that turned out. If I'm going to ask, I'd better make it quick. Eito, did you manage to convince Nozomi? About that, she wouldn't listen to me at all. She insists that she's going to stay behind on her own. I should have known. I don't know what to do either. The only thing left is to wait and hope she has a last-minute change of heart. But the last minute is already here. Does she really plan on staying behind? What does she think she can do all on her own? Not to mention she's unwell because of her rejection symptoms are acting up. I guess I'm going to have to find a way to bring her back with us, even if it has to be against her will. Oh, everyone look! Tsubasa had been watching the monitor closely when she suddenly called out. There, in the schoolyard. She fiddled with the controls as she spoke, and the camera on the monitor slowly zoomed in.
There it is. The Supreme Commander.
Right.
It really did come alone.
Wow. It had such an imposing stride, it was hard to believe it was a lone agent walking into enemy territory. I couldn't help but stare at it as it walked straight ahead. It absolutely radiated confidence. Huh? Looks like it didn't bring any backup. It seriously did come all by itself. Just like it promised. It would have been very bad for us if it had lied. So, what do we do now? Just die? We go out and speak with it. Ima, you handle interpreting.
Hey!
Yes, ma'am. But we should go in our class armor, right? It never hurts to be cautious. Indeed. Let's do that. Alright, I guess we get one final transformation sequence. Oh boy. Ta-da! Away we go! We really get shot out way farther than necessary in the cutscene. Even after seeing us descend to the schoolyard, the Supreme Commander perfectly maintained its stride. It kept walking straight towards us. Weirdly, though, it didn't seem murderous or hostile. It walked up to us in a frighteningly natural way, staring at us intently the whole time. Seeing it like that, we were too tense to utter a single word. All we could do was stare. Then it came to a stop a few feet in front of us. With a calm, clear voice, it started gently speaking to us. Hey, what did it say? Ima, if you would.
Yeah!
Roger. Well, no need to be so stiff. I have no intention of fighting you. Is that true? Does it really not want to fight us? I suppose I need to gain your trust to start. With that, the Supreme Commander brought its hand to its mask. Oh. And revealed what was underneath. That's the true face of the strongest and greatest warrior? Wow! She's a real hottie! Of course that's what you'd comment on. I have way more money than her. Money has nothing to do with it. But why? What does she hope to accomplish by showing us her face? To us warriors, removing our masks and showing our real faces is a display of the utmost respect. It also represents surrender. Surrender? So it's like when a dog rolls over and shows its belly. That reminds me of when the prisoner was begging us to spare her life. She took off her mask in front of us too, right? So that's what that meant. True. Well, what is your choice? Before that, allow us to confirm one thing. If we give you what's in the defense room, you really won't attack us, right? When Ima clumsily translated his words to the Supreme Commander, a serene smile spread across her face. I will not attack you. Attacking someone who has seen your face is a great sin against the teachings of God. The teachings of God? Okay.
Yeah!
For us, God is absolute. Disobeying God's teachings will never be permissible. The act of showing you my face is one that carries great meaning to us. Like I said before, the commanders have their own religion, and they're all pretty devout. They value God and God's teachings above all else. They have very strict tenets. They wear masks for religious reasons, too. I heard about it when I was captured. For someone like that to show their face to us must really mean they won't attack anymore. That means we can trust her, right?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. The invaders' reverence for God is the real deal. Speaking of strict tenets, hemoanima, or cryptoglobin, was it? Anyway, absorbing that power is considered a taboo of the highest order. Just as certain religions forbid the consumption of meat, it's super seriously forbidden. Ima said the same thing about absorbing cryptoglobin. And who really did that to Hiroko and the prisoner? I will keep my promise no matter what. I've brought what you need as well. The Supreme Commander produced a remote control-like object from her packet and used it on something. The very next moment... The whole school is a ship, right? What the... That same something flew in low with a roar, descending before us. Oh, no.
Damn, dude!
It's an egg ship.
It's a rocket! Do we get to ride it?
Pine warase ne dukufase foku barabe swidu nedu.
Sure.
This is a means of transport to get you to the artificial satellite. It's been specially treated to make it impervious to the undying flames. I rode it to fly over the wall of fire myself.
Oh,
Wadu
cool.
jufu shudu morapiduk. Ameshu fomefam. Pine warase ne duk shukuvash.
Sure.
It took a lot of effort to build, but it should be enough to get you to the satellite.
Should be. Well, that's a little suspicious. So if we take this, we really will be able to go home? And we won't have to die. Now then, give me what's inside the defense room. Well, we can't get into the defense room, so... The thing you've been unknowingly protecting is an object of great danger.
Yeah!
It's a fearsome weapon that will destroy the entirety of this world. Destroy this entire world? It's just as we thought.
Yeah!
Okay. Even if you successfully defended it, in the end, you too would have been killed by that same weapon. But you have no idea. You had no idea about that, did you? You were deceived. As hard as it is to admit, you're right. We were fooled. I am at a loss for words. Bastards. They never gave a shit about any of us. It is not too late. There's still time. If you let go of that weapon and leave this place without putting up any resistance, all of us will survive. We'll end this without having any more meaningless battles.
Aha!
Please, this is our final peaceful solution. Final peaceful solution? Everything she's saying is completely right. Right. Nobody here wants any reckless fighting. That's an ominous voice line to have with that. I do not wish to fight you any longer. I don't wish for war. I just want to stop that weapon and protect this world. Protect this world? Wait, isn't something off? The invaders' goal is to advance world death, isn't it? They're trying to help the world kill itself. They want to destroy it, not protect it. Maybe Ima mistranslated. Hey, you're shaking my confidence. This is my first time working as an interpreter. There's bound to be some errors. Let's not get stuck up on the minute details. I don't think they're that minute. Maybe our assumption that the invaders were trying to advance world death was wrong from the start. Nozomi was there when we came up with that. She was probably trying to mislead us. You know, further motivating us to fight. Nozomi wouldn't do something like that. Either way, it doesn't seem like the Supreme Commander wants to fight. That part must be true at least. She revealed her true face too. And it seems like they never disobey their god. Plus, now that we're speaking directly to her, My impression's completely changed from what it was in the beginning. Sir Ray always said the invaders were simple monsters. Now we know that ain't the case. I knew we could understand each other if we just talked. Everyone just wants peace. Then what is their goal? Who even cares, man? Let's blow this popsicle stand already. I'm so done with this. I got dragged here against my will and forced to fight. I'm sick of it all. But is this really okay? Can we really give up on Earth? Who even cares about Earth anymore? Do you see any humans around besides us? I don't care where I live, as long as it means I get to stay alive. Our lives are what really matter here. I know I'm no more than a chewed up piece of gum beneath everyone's heels, but I believe that your lives are worth something. I, as a warrior, I don't place too much value on my life, but the Holy Jumanji sword, she really wants to live on. Right. Ima, tell her we've decided. Tell her we're gonna take her offer. We'll give her whatever's in the defense room. We'll give her a planet, just so long as she lets us use the rocket in exchange. Roger that. Ima immediately communicated this to the Supreme Commander, who nodded with a kind smile. Okay. Great, then we have a deal. You've made the right choice. The right choice? Are we really doing the right thing? I don't know, but it's out of my hands now. At the very least, I need to find a way to bring Nozomi with us. You can control the rocket with this machine. Use it as you wish. With that, she threw the remote-like object in her hand over to us. Hey man, this thing, is it really gonna fly? Worst case scenario, even if we botch the launch, we shouldn't die as long as we're in our class armor. This is such a quick and easy solution. Why do all killing game stories have such weak endings? Who cares if the ending is exciting or not? We're going to live. I won't entertain the idea of a bad ending, even if we die. No matter what anyone else says, we're going to get our happy ending. That's right. Let us leave at once. We don't have any more business here. This is it. Our school days here are over. But it does make me feel a little guilty. It's not our fault. The people who made us fight are to blame. When we get to the satellite, we have to find them and make them explain why they did this to us. Sorry, I'm realizing how much dialogue I'm reading. It's a lot. I'm getting tired already. I'm sure we'll be fine as long as we're together. We'll make it work somehow. Well then, all aboard the rocket. It's my first time riding one of these. I'm kind of nervous. We'll leave you behind if you dawdle. Or are you gonna walk there, Popper? We all had different expressions and mixed emotions. All the same, everyone boarded the rocket the Supreme Commander had prepared for us. Come on, Takumi, let's go. I watched Eito's back as he boarded the rocket, but I was stuck, immobilized. Mr. Sumino, what's the matter? Everyone's waiting. Still rooted to the spot, I called out to my friends. Wait! I can't go like this. I need to get Nozomi. But just then, the rocket started up. Oh. And it blew up.
What the? I didn't do anything. It closed on its own.
Oh my. What's happening? Is it some type of specter?
Okay, everyone be cool. I'll use my class weapon to... Huh? What the heck? My class weapon isn't coming out!
It's a trap!
Same with mine.
No way. Are hemoanimus being suppressed? Could this rocket be like the cages in the courtyard?
It can't be. We were tricked.
Who would have thought?
Guys!
Ema, no! Yeah, that checks out. It took a lot of effort to make that. We have the power of God. We don't need weapons, so we're not used to developing them. Ima, are you okay?
Let us out of this thing, damn it!
But I must show my gratitude for your gullibility. I never imagined you'd go in there so easily.
So it was a trap. She was trying to fool us from the very start.
Why? I thought the other side didn't want to fight anymore. No, that was all a lie. I would never let an enemy get away. Your death was decided from the start. A superior being such as myself wants you to die, so you should die for me.
What the hell?
What happened to God's teachings? I thought the invaders never disobeyed them. The Supreme Commander answered with a sigh. Ima, his head still in her grasp, translated for her. That's right. For us, God is absolute. And so are God's teachings. Disobeying God's teachings will never be permissible. But I'm special. I'm a great being who will eventually become the new God. Huh? The new God? The God the rest of them blindly worship is just a worn-out old illusion. I am superior. I will become the new God and bring an end to that outdated illusion. With the overwhelming power of that weapon in my hands, everyone will kneel to me, even God himself. My superior self will ascend to godhood. I will become the uncontested ruler of this planet. What the hell is she saying?
It's over?
Oh dear. No! Ima! No! No! Nozomi! Let's do this!
Nozomi?
All right.